Hello, friends, and welcome. Today, we are diving into the world of creative block printing. It's an amazing journey that connects ancient traditions with modern art. By the end of the series, you'll see exactly how it works and how it shapes the everyday patterns all around us. Let's get started. Before we look at the stamps, let's check out our roadmap. We'll cover the basics of weaving, the history of block printing, and traditional dyeing methods. Then we'll look at how the craft is reviving today and wrap up with a quick glossary. Let's start with chapter 1, weaving. Why we are starting with weaving? Because to print on fabric, we have to know how it is made. Weaving is 12,000 years old craft where two sets of threads are interlaced at right angles. It is fundamentally the art of crossing fibers to create the structural cloth we wear every day. Not all fibers are made the same way. Let's discuss types of weaving. Depending on how these threads cross each other, we get completely different textures and strength. The three basic styles you need to know are the plain weave, satin weave, and twill weave. Let's break this down, and basket weave also. Variations of these basic weaves, such as the basket weave, are also commonly used. Plain weave. First is the plain weave, the simplest and the most common style. Think of a checkboard where threads go over and under one by one. It is stronger and firmer than any other ordinary weave. It produces a flat, tight, and highly durable surface. Example: taffeta, crepe, muslin, and organdy. Next one is satin weave, which is all about luxury and shine. Here, threads skip over multiple rows before crossing. This creates a super smooth surface that feels incredibly soft and drapes beautifully. It is used for elegant glossy fabric. Next one is twill weave. Twill weave creates a tough diagonal ridge across the fabric, just like your favorite pair of denim jeans. Twill weave are among the most heavily and commonly used structures in industrial textile processing due to their durability and texture. Right next to the twill weave, it is basket weave, a variation that looks like a woven basket. Today, industrial factories use computers to produce these at a massive scale. It gets its name because the final texture closely resembles the crisscrossed structure of a traditional woven basket. As we can see in the given picture clearly. Now, let's print. Block printing is an art form where designs are carved into a solid block, dipped in ink, and pressed onto fabric. It's one of the oldest printing method in history, starting in China before flourishing globally, especially right here in India. Tools and equipments. To print, we need the right tools. We use wooden blocks for stamping, a sturdy printing table, a wooden tray with a bamboo lattice to hold the die, and the printing pad to spread the color eventually. Pins hold the fabric tight, while scale keep our lines perfectly straight. These are the tools and equipments. Block making and printing. The process follows five simple steps. First, sketch the design on paper. Second, carve it on a wooden block by removing the negative space. Third, pick and mix your colors. Fourth, clean and prepare the fabric. Finally, stamp the design in a precious sequence and let it dry. So next one is types of block printing techniques in India which we use. First one is direct printing. Second one is resist printing. Third one is discharge printing. As we can clearly see in these three pictures, these are videos relatable to each category. Here are some types of popular block printing. First one is woodcut, block printing on wood. Secondly, block printing on fabric. Third one is Japanese ukiyo wood block printing, as we can see in the video given. Next one is fourth one, block printing on lino cut. Lino is a linoleum sheet. Fifth one is reduction block printing, and sixth one is rubber stamp, as we all have seen the rubber stamps and also we have used these stamps. We are aware of these stamps. Steps for block printing. It takes incredible mastery to apply the dyes and stamps with a steady hand. Firstly, we have to carve a block, then application of dyes and treatment on the fabric, as we can see in these videos. Designs of block printing. In traditional Indian prints, you will see four main motifs. First one is Bhuta. Bhuta is a large isolated flower. Second one is Booty. Booty is a small repeated floral pattern. Bale is a running vine border, while Jal is a beautiful all over net design covered with full fabric. Block printing and dyeing. Printers use two types of colors, synthetic and natural. Synthetic dyes are chemical made, vibrant, and cheap, but they can harm the environment. Natural dyes come from plants and minerals. They are eco friendly and safe for skin, though they cost more to produce. Rich legacy. In Rajasthan, block printing has flourished since the 12th century under royal patronage. This heritage is kept alive by the Chimpa community, a name coming from chapa, meaning to print. Villagers like Bagru and Sangane remain the heart of this beautiful craft today. So, in conclusion, today block printing is experiencing a massive global revival thanks to the slow fashion movement. People want unique, handmade items with a story rather than mass production clothes. Preserving these generational artisan techniques is what makes the final fabric so breathtaking. Survival to revival. Block printing is a method of print your own designs. It allows you to customize commercially all the designs of your choice and color combination. Block printing allows you to create a consistent design multiple. First one is strength of block printing. It can be done on any surface of almost any size and texture. Second one is factor hampering the growth of artisan and craftsmen. Poor exposure to new technologies, absence of market intelligence, poor institutional framework. Third one is generating employment. The handicraft sector plays a significant and important role in the country's economy. Mapping the art and celebrating the National Handloom Day. Look at the map to see how diverse Indian printing is from Ajrak in Gujarat to Kalamkari in Andhra Pradesh. National Handloom Day is celebrated every year on August 7 to celebrate the Swadeshi Andolan that began in 1905. It is celebrated to honor the handloom community and acknowledge their contribution to India's social economic development. In glossary, we can see the people who are the artisans, the tools and materials which used for block printing, and the patterns and motifs which we can see in the block printing technique, and the process and the actions done in the block printing process. Thank you so much for joining me on this artistic journey. I hope this inspires you to appreciate the incredible human hands behind the clothes we wear. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next videos. Bye bye.